Pikes Peak ascent is the biggest challenge of my year. I've been running for 43 years now. I run a lot of races every year. Pikes Peak is my biggest challenge. It's the only race I train for. It has become my motivation to stay in great shape as I get older. Actually, better shape every year. So Pikes Peak is my motivation. It's great camaraderie with my fellow runners out here, but no, to be honest, it's my motivation to stay in great shape.
I don't know, this is my 5th year, I think, maybe 6th, and it's just so fun. I look forward to it every year. Such a fun group of people that are so supportive of everybody, and such a challenge, like one of the most challenging races I've done.
How'd you do this time?
I'm very happy because I didn't feel like I was in great shape. I'm a little slower than last year, where I finished 3rd or 4th in my age group, but I did 1st in my age group this year. But the highlight of the trip was that my daughter got 1st in her age group. She's 16 and it was her first time ever. She did it in 4:42, and I was bawling like a baby when I saw her at the top.
Keep coming back because every year I say I'm never coming back. But it's just the challenge of racing up to 14,115 feet. The conditioning, the dedication, the different type of training that it takes being from Kansas, that you don't just run as a normal 5 or 10K race or even half marathon or full marathon, but the fact that you must do weight training, you must do stair-step training, you must do incline training, you must do hill work. All of that training has to comprehend and be put in place in order to complete this challenge, because it is the biggest challenge of the year for me. I truly think this is a huge challenge, and then it's just the idea of coming out here to Colorado with approximately 40 to 60 people from Wichita and just spending a weekend of running and the celebration of running and completing the challenge of the Pikes Peak ascent or marathon, and in some cases some people do both, and that's just the greatest thing that a runner can do. Especially if someone like me who's not fast enough to ever qualify for Boston, this is the next biggest challenge that, number one, you can qualify for it, and then number two, you can complete it. And not a lot of people can complete it, but with hard work and dedication, it can be done.
I just texted my wife. I said, look, this is one of the hardest things I do all year. It's one of the most painful things I do all year. And I just kind of draw from it. It's just a good time. Go out there and today it was 4 hours. I wasn't really happy with that, but that's not my best time. But for 4 hours I dealt with that pain. And when you get done, it's just the satisfaction of getting done with that. And knowing that you completed it and ran up that mountain, I just think it's a great time.
Cool.
So
then what about having everybody over at your house?
You know, I think it's a great, about 6-7 years ago I figured out that we had these 2 houses really close to the starting line, and I knew I had a lot of runner friends. I thought, you know what, I should give back. It'd be a good time. And I never dreamed it would turn into this, but we have a lot of good times. I've met a lot of fun friends. I remember I was riding back to Wichita with a guy named Tyler, and he said, well, how'd you meet these guys? I said, I just posted on Daily Mile that I got a cabin a quarter of a mile away from the starting line, and all of a sudden everybody showed up, and I made a lot of good friends.